Hello and welcome to tonight's evening news. I'm Priscilla and I'll be discussing one of the social issues that Japan is currently facing, which is disability discrimination. As individuals are given unequal rights as to other non-disabled individuals, there are certain sectors that aren't accessible for them, such as education, health services, public buildings, transport, and other daily routines. They also deal with bullying, discrimination, and different types of abuse regardless of their gender. An example is children with disabilities are sent to the same schools as children without disabilities. Therefore, this can lead to unfair consequences experienced by disabled children. Therefore, it is seen that Japan is still trying to expand the law and regulations regarding disabilities to help the disabled community by giving them special treatment or access. This can affect Sydney Language Solutions as a business, as we want disabled children to be accessible to us and receive equal rights and opportunities towards education and learning. We also want an encouraging and supportive environment and include diversity and be as multicultural as possible. Now off to Debbie, who will be discussing the political issues regarding Japan and Sydney Language Solutions. Thank you.
Thank you, Priscilla. Good evening. We are now focusing on a political shift in Japan that could have significant implications for businesses like Sydney Language Solutions as they plan to expand into the country. The issue? Japan's immigration policies and labour laws, which are currently under review by the government. Over the past decade, Japan has faced a declining population and an ageing workforce, prompting the government to reconsider its traditionally strict immigration policies. With an estimated 28% of the population over the age of 65, Japan is struggling to maintain a sufficient labour force, particularly in industries like education, healthcare, and technology. Prime Minister's administration has proposed reforms aimed at increasing the numbers of skilled foreign workers in Japan, particularly in sectors that are facing labour shortages. However, these reforms have met with mixed reactions. While business leaders have welcomed the potential for growth, many citizens remain concerned about how this will impact Japan's cultural identity and job security for local workers. For companies like Sydney Language Solutions, these immigration reforms could present both opportunity and challenges. On one hand, a more open immigration policy would make it easier for them to hire foreign language instructors and expand operations in Japan. On the other hand, navigating the changing regulatory environment will require close attention to labour laws and visa requirements. As Japan grapples with balance its need for a larger workforce and preserving its national identity, companies looking to enter the market will need to keep a close eye on these political developments. The outcome of these reforms will play a crucial role in shaping the future of Japan's business environment. Now off to Axel.
Thank you, Debbie. Japan, one of the world's largest economies, is facing a significant demographic challenge that is reshaping its society and businesses, including those in education like Sydney Language Solutions. Japan's birth rate is at an all-time low of 1.3 children per woman, and with over 20% of the population aged 65 and older, the workforce is shrinking rapidly. The Japanese government has attempted to counteract this trend with policies such as increased childcare subsidies and work-life balance reforms, but these have had limited success. For businesses like SLS, this declining population means fewer young people and professionals seeking language education, leading to a shrinking domestic market. In response, businesses are increasingly turning to technology, particularly automation and robotics, to address labor shortages. However, for education services like SLS, technology can be used to expand offerings through online learning and attract a broader customer base, including international students and professionals. Public concerns over rising costs and economic instability are putting pressure on the government to further address these root causes. For companies like SLS, adapting to this changing landscape will be crucial for future success in Japan. Thank you for listening.